Hi guys, Simply Natural here. Welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of my bookshelf video. And in today's video I'm just going to show you guys a little close-up of what's on my bookshelf. You would have seen me decorating it in my first video, and you guys can go and click on that if you have not seen it. I will have it linked in the description as well as in the information bar above, so you can go and check it out. Right, so let me just give you guys a close-up. If you would like to see a close-up of what's on my bookshelf, just keep watching. Alright, so this is the bottom shelf, which is the very last shelf. It's the 5th shelf. And I just decided to put one of the cardboard storage boxes that I got from Brand Source, and in there I basically have some new items. You guys would have seen this in my birthday haul, or extra items that I have that I may use from time to time. This is a actual container for my kitchen storage that I got, and unfortunately it broke some time ago, so I decided to just put a candle in there. I was thinking of doing a DIY to get some lights and so on, but I haven't done that yet, to put in it just to make it a little less plain. And I tried out a marker. I will put up that haul sometime. One of those chalk like markers, and I just wrote "Gratitude is a must." I put a candle in there, like I said. So I have some notebooks here, notebooks that I usually use. These 3 are actually journals that I use. I have some adult coloring books. I have a calligraphy practice book there. These are 2 notebooks that I use to store information for courses and so on. And this book is actually a green one, just like this one that I covered with this houndstooth. I'm not even sure if it's called wallpaper, but I bought it quite a long time ago. So I had covered this before, I think before I even got the bookshelf, and I said, wow, it came in so handy, right? So I decided to feature that at the front. So that's the last shelf. Now we're moving up to the second to last shelf. I used another one of this cardboard storage boxes from Brand Source, and in here I also have some other items that I haven't used, like extra pens and so on. I store them in here. I have my devotional, just some little extra notebooks, Bible study journals and stuff. And here I have some papers that I want to have easily accessible, and they couldn't really fit in here, and I didn't want them to go by the side there because I didn't like how they look, so they're gonna stay there for now. Then I have one of my cute plants that I grew outside. She needs a little attention because the leaves are getting a little dry, but yeah, I have it in this little pot that you guys would have seen me bought at, I think it was around West Nurseries or one of those places. And this is a pot that I got from I can't even remember the name of the place, ABC, and I sprayed it over. I do have a DIY to show you guys how I did that. It's actually not done. I just sprayed 1 coat on it, or 2 very light coats, and I have to complete it by putting on an extra seal and so on. So I put this little thing here that I had from a container to rest it on it, because I noticed that it's kind of leaving marks on the cupboard. So I rest it there. Then I have my pouch. You guys would have seen pouch. What do I have in my pouch? Alright, in this pouch I have some brush pens and so on, and this is an old planner, some of the white chalk mark on it. An old planner that I had that has it's black and it has the gold edges, and I took out the book that came in it, the notebook, and I'm actually using this for my YouTube planner, so I keep that there. Alright, so we're moving on up to the middle shelf, the third shelf, and this shelf is actually if you notice, the smallest one, and I like it because it's so cute in the center here, so I decided to put the short books and so on here. By the side I have some of my books here, and this gold notebook that I got with the whole set with this stationery. I have a cup here, a black cup that I don't use because I have a set of it, and it's just acting as a placeholder or a book holder to keep the books in place. I have a little whiteboard eraser. There's a wipe that I use as a whiteboard eraser, and I have a little scoop that I throw my water in to water my plants, because I do not have an actual little watering can to water these small plants in here. This is the pen that I got with the set as well, stationery set. This is the vanilla bean candle. Here I just have the acrylic organizer, so this is what I decided to do with it. I have my Higma Micron pens here, as well as my Tombow pens. These are stuff that I use for bullet journaling. You know, different little stationery items, scissors, tape, glue stick, hard plastic glue. I have this adhesive, and in the back here, oh, I also have some paper clips and a scissors, and in the back here I have some markers. I have whiteboard markers as well as some highlighters and so on. And because in here has so much space, as you notice, there's a lot of space in the back there, I have a scotch tape. That's hubby's own. I need to return it. And I just have a tray that I got with some cucumbers, guys. Look, I use these trays for everything. I don't throw them away unless they're broken, right? So I have this tray that has some of my markers and even the stuff that I use on a daily basis, a scotch tape and so on. So I keep that at the back there. It's kind of hidden, right? So that's the third shelf. Here we are on the other shelf that's right above the smaller one, and I just have some books up here. These are books that I read from time to time. Actually, well, this is a cookbook that I got from my dad. This is actually a book from a local author, Zakia Mills, Uncovering You. Still have yet to read that one, but I bought it out there so that I can see it. I got this Successful Women Speak Differently. That's, I think I got it from Lobos. This one is a book I got from my dad as well, True Healing with Nature's Doctors and a Great Physician. I don't want to go through all the books, but yeah, this is a word search that I got at a stationery store, a Sudoku, which is something hubby and I like to do. This one I got from the last time I went to Motor Life, where I had to pick two books. Actually, this one and this one as well. No Easy Answers, my hymnal for church. This Feeling Good, yeah, I had to go back on this row because I did not talk about the books here. This Feeling Good book I got from Logos as well, and like I mentioned, this I got in the set with this at stationery set at Home Store. This is another book from the Home Store. Can't remember where I got this from. I think my mom or Kevin. I think hubby this book. This brave wooden sign or decor, I got this at Dollar Tree when I went to the States in 2019. I got this for my birthday in 2020. It's a 212 collection, and I thought this would make an absolute beautiful statement piece. And I showed you guys this that I got from Shock and Stock booksellers in Arima. Unfortunately, my plant pots couldn't fit in there, so I just left it here as a statement piece on the bookshelf, and I keep a little rose hand cream in there in case I need to use a cream while I'm working out here. I have this case. I think this has some pencils in it. And I have this box. This is actually a box that had soap in there, and I covered it over with the same, let me move this. I covered it over with the same wallpaper thingy, the houndstooth wallpaper thingy. And I just have some stationery in there, paper clips, punch. I have some color pencils, some sticky notes, and so on. So that's what I keep there, different types of sticky notes. And I find it fit so well. So I'm going to open this little case that I have to see. Right, so I also have some more color pencils and some pens and so on. In here, again, it's black, so I decided to add it to there. I didn't want to show all, like, I didn't want to be showing very colorful stuff, so I kind of rest this on here to balance it out, and I just put this in front there. So that's that shelf right there. So my absolute favorite statement piece is this pineapple right here. You guys know. I think I put stuff in there. This was some old stuff I had. I don't, something from a expo that I had when I went to sell my bows and stuff. And this is actually a makeshift frame that I put here in front of this frame that I use for Valentine's. How does the thing go? How will they know? How will they know? And it's standing behind this, in front of this little citronella or terracotta pot actually, and I just rest it there. Now the reason why I have this as in this space is because this was the space where I wanted to put my light box, and you guys would have seen that light box was a whole mess and I wasn't really feeling it. So I said, until I get a light box or a word sign, this is what's gonna be there. And I like the touch because it doesn't have any pictures at all. And yeah, it's a picture from when hubby and I were in university together. That was how many years ago? As you can see, I had relaxed here then. That's to tell you how long ago that was. And on this side, oh my goodness, this is another thing that inspired me. This book right here inspired me with the colors as well. Now this is a young lady. Yeah, she was one of my coaches back in 2017. Her name is Ike Lola Odosonia. I will leave her links so that you guys can see. And I bought her book and it was awesome. My boss is me. Yeah, boss life. And I just totally love this picture. She's absolutely beautiful, and this book just stood out and it matched so well. So I have this here, and then I also have my the notebook that I got in the set that you guys would have seen in my stationery haul, and I put it this way because I wanted this black and white to stand out. Alright, so the last thing I was talking about before my camera overheated was this right here. So this journal slash notebook, I rested it this way so that it can, you know, show the little design there, keeping with the black and white. And this right here is actually a journal that I covered. It's a journal that I got many years ago at a Dollar Zone. I think I bought 5 of them in one, and I did cover it with the same houndstooth. Again, I can't remember if it's a wallpaper or what, but I covered it with that, and that is black and white, so kind of also stood out there. So that's that shelf. And my last shelf is the very top shelf, where I have tree plants. I have some aloe plants. I have them in some smaller pots, and I just rested them in these pots. So yeah, I got these 2 from the home store. What am I saying? I got these 2 from the ABC Home Center. I didn't bother to do anything with it because I like this texture and color, and the size was good. And yeah, these are 2 aloe plants that I had growing outside. I just brought them in. And this one, which is another how will they know, is actually a teacup. It's a teacup that I can write on with chalk. And I was looking for another pot to put there, and I wanted a black one. Now I thought this would have been big enough to use as a pot, but turns out this and this size is actually the same thing. So when I remembered I had this, I said, all right, let me try the pot and see, and it fit perfectly in there. I had this pot for how many years, and I would just put little trinkets in there. So it turned out absolutely great for that purpose. That at the back, the top there is a speaker hobby has hanging there. Right, so that's the overview of my bookshelf, guys. What do you think? Let me know. Oh, I forgot I had this little container. So again, this is another container I got from something I bought at the supermarket. Can't remember what it was, and I keep like this rubber band, this little thing here, and these batteries in here. I usually keep more batteries there, but they are in use. So this little, the lights here are held in this pack, and they have 3 batteries. So when I need more batteries, I get and I put there just to have it close by, right? So before my camera went all crazy on me, I was showing you guys this the lights here that I put up. I just wrap it around, in no special fancy thing really. Yeah, and it reaches right to the end there. So let me see if I can put it on to show you guys. Oof, how it looks, and then I will try to take off the, it's kind of dull. I think the batteries need changing. Put back my makeshift. Right, yeah, so it's on there, but let me turn off the light. Before I do that, I also had this hubby installed this hook by the side here, and I put this long calendar, which is one that I got also in the set of the stationery set, so that's just hanging there. I can put whatever little on top there. Let's turn off the lights to see how it looks. Right, so this is it with the lights off. I would usually have this light off in the night because we have a projector and we usually watch our shows and stuff on the projector, so there's no need for me to have on the light. Sometimes I would just like light the candle down below there and stuff and have a nice little ambience. So this is how it looks with the lights off. That's why I really wanted like a light box in the corner there, because it would have brought out the, you know, the top there, but we can probably do that another time, right? Yeah, so that's basically it. Let me know what you guys think about the bookshelf and the items on the bookshelf and whatnot, and do you have any recommendations for any nice decor? Let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Be beautiful, be blessed, be you, and be a blessing to others. Bye.